What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, bringing you guys another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. Rarely used style again. Hope you guys won't mind this team too much, because, soon it will most likely cease to exist, because, Honchkrow and Claydol that I have on this team, will most likely go to UU, at least if the current usage of them in UU tier keeps up. So there's that. It's one of the reasons why I've been using this team quite a lot, because soon I cannot use these guys in RU, so I want to try them out before, I don't have the chance anymore. But anyways, we got a match here against Shadowfication, the same guy that I battled on my previous battle. I actually found him again on the Smogon Battle Finder when I was looking for the RU battle, so it was pretty interesting to face this guy again. And without further ado, let's get this battle started. So I decided to lead with my Claydol, and he leads with the Crustle, so I decided to go for the Toxic, so that, it will start racking up, because this will be his Stealth Rocker and Spiker, most likely, so, getting the residual damage on a wall would be nice. But he actually has the Lumberry, and on top of that, he just attacks me straight off with the Executor, so that kind of blows. I don't want to lose my Claydol yet, because I know that I can set up my rocks possibly later, so I go into my Fiddlefish, get the Intimidate, and then just start setting up my spikes. And he actually switches out and goes into his Dusknoir, as I do indeed go for the spikes. And I'm not really too scared of this thing, because the worst thing he can do is EQ, and I should be able to take one at least, so... And since I noticed that he doesn't have a spinner, I can get off all my entry assets. And he actually just goes for sub, which made me think that this might be like a sub puncher or something, in case he wouldn't be really able to hurt me with. But it actually turns out that he's like a sub curse shenanigans pain split set, most likely. And since I did see the curse, I'm just gonna switch out into my Claydol right now, as I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the Pain Splits, because he's kinda low on health and I had a lot of HP. So there we go. He doesn't really get too much back, and I have all of my spikes up, so that's perfect. He doesn't have a spinner, so they are here to stay, and now I'm gonna make up for my mistake for not setting up rocks earlier, and I'm gonna go for that right now, as he just goes for a random substitute. So I'm really wondering what is his last move, but I decided to go into my Whimsicott, because I can just taunt him and completely most likely shut him down, especially now that I see that his last move is actually Sucker Punch, so I'm just gonna Encore him into that. So he's gonna be forced to use Sucker Punch, which he cannot use, because, yeah, I'm not gonna be attacking him anytime soon. So I'm gonna just set up my own substitute and just speed up this part, because it's kind of stallish. But the thing is, since he only has Sucker Punch as his only attack, there's really only one way that this is going to be end, and it's gonna be him struggling and me having a free sub. So I figured, why the heck not? Because I don't want to get any extra damage on any of my sweepers or other pokes for that matter. Because, yeah, like I said, there's only one way that this is going to end, and Sucker Punch only has 8 power points, so he's already struggling. So there's that, and I'm just gonna taunt him again and do my shenanigans, and I will have a free sub. Will he? Most likely he's gonna be able to break it on the next turn, because Dusknoir actually has a pretty decent attack stat, and there you go, my sub breaks, and I'm just gonna taunt him again so that he can't do anything. And now he actually finally switches out and he goes in his Victory Bell, which is something he really should have done earlier, because I can't really do anything to a Victory Bell, because, my main offensive, my main move that can actually do some damage is, obviously Lead Seed. So, I am behind the sub though, so I'm just gonna taunt him, because that's pretty much the only thing, that I can do to him. Because, and it's a good thing, because, Victory Bells tend to set up Swords Dances or even Sunny Days from time to time, or Growths or whatever, but, he's gonna break myself with the Sludge Bomb, so I'm gonna get out of there, use my Claydol as a death fodder, and he actually switches up moves. So I potentially could have stayed in and just subbed again, but I figured it's better to play it safe and have my Whimsicott at full health, because it kind of seems to screw over his team, besides this Victory Bell. But anyways, I'm gonna go into my Honchkrow here, because I'm pretty sure I can just, take him out with the Brave Bird if he decides to stay in. And he goes into this Gligar, and it's pretty bulky, but not bulky enough to take 2 Brave Birds. So that is the power of Honchkrow. And I'm just gonna go for a substitute right here, because most Glygors, if they don't carry Stone Edge, they can't do anything to a Honchkrow. So pretty much a safe move, and in comes Gruzzle, takes a bunch of recoil, so there is no way he's gonna be taking a Brave Bird, because, you know, the Gligar didn't, and that thing is really bulky. So there we go, and this is pretty much how this team works and operates. First set up hazards, and then cripple the opponent's team, and then, you know, just bring out Honchkrow and Brave Bird everything, or Sucker Punch, depends on the situation. But in comes Durant, actually goes for Honchkrow, and I decided to just go for the Roost, because I was kind of low on health, and I figured it would be the, you know, pretty much the safest move, and I could still switch out against this thing and go from there. But since he did go for the Honchkrow, I am still behind the sub. I have a bunch of HP left, so I am just gonna go for the Brave Bird, because, you know, now I have enough HP to sacrifice, so I won't be dying to recoil, and I just take this thing out, and I'm pretty much set to sweep here. Kinda depends on what kind of pokes does he have left, and does he have something to, something faster, something to predict me around. Like this Victory Bell, because if he's running like a plus speed nature, he will still be faster than my Adamant Honchkrow, but it doesn't even matter, because he tries to attack me. I go for the Sucker Punch, nail him down, and now he goes into this Gligar, and I'm just gonna go for a substitute, but he actually reveals that he is faster, and he goes for a Taunt, but that is still, you know, pretty much the only thing he can do, because it turns out he's a baton passer, so if he has an attack, it's gonna be EQ, and that obviously won't do anything to me, because I'm a flying type. And in comes Dusknoir, gets hurt with his all the entry hazards, and that is perfect, because I won't be taking too much Brave Bird recoil, and that is again how this, you know, team works, and it helps out Honchkrow, because I don't need to take a bunch of recoil when entry hazards, you know, do half the job for me. So there we go. Take out the Dusknoir, and now in comes Feraligatr, and there's gonna be a bit of mind games between DD and Sucker Punch, and I decided to go for Sucker Punch thinking he would finish me off. But it turns out he also has Substitute, which really sucks, because I was thinking this was just standard Feraligatr DD and 3 attacks. But here it turns out I'm faster, and it does make sense with a Substitute, so that you can make actually a Substitute that could take some hits. So this is a bulky sub DD set, which you know, I didn't know, so it kind of screws me over. And I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird, and that unfortunately means that my Honchkrow will go down due to the recoil. But the last move that he did use was Substitute right here, before I'm able to take him out. So that means that I can just go into my Whimsicott again, and just encore him into that substitute. So he's kind of screwed up, even though he has that +1 Dragon Dance. So, like I said, gonna send out Whimsicott right here, and just encore him into that substitute. And on the next turn, I'm just gonna go for the Taunt. And now that he's locked into that one non-attacking move, and as I go for Taunt, on the next turn, he's gonna be forced to struggle again. This battle kind of began with struggling, and it's gonna end up in a struggle as he is, you know, forced to struggle on the next turn. And since struggle recoil is 25%, even after leftovers, he does not have enough HP to survive. So he's gonna go for the struggle here, and he's just gonna end up taking himself out, and I will still have a free substitute. Not that it really matters, because his last poke is Gligar, which can't really do anything to me anyways. So he's gonna go into the Gligar, and I'm just gonna play it safe, go for the Taunt, in case he wants to roost up or something. Although he most likely doesn't have roost, because he already showed that he has Taunt. Wouldn't really make too much sense on a Baton Pass set. But anyways, my Taunt is priority +1, so I go first, and I'm just gonna go for the lead seat here. And since he has the Viola, not lefties or anything, he will not be able to regenerate any health to survive this lead seat. So he's gonna be able to break my sub though, with the help of +1 struggle from Feraligatr, but that's all he can do. So lead seat will take him out this turn, and that will be the game which you just lost. So that was the match. Honchkrow pretty much did some work again, but I kind of wanted to showcase this match because it pretty much shows you how this team is meant to work. And yeah, I just did what I was planning to do, like I always try to do. First set up hazards, and then go into Honchkrow and go from there. And then there's Whimsicott to support and do some shenanigans for switches, and that is pretty much, you know, all I needed to do, and it did some work in this case especially. But that will be that. Hope you guys really enjoyed this match, and leave a thumbs up if you did, and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. I will try to look for some different tier matches. I'll have some old matches too. Many people have wanted to see some Ubers, so I might actually post one of those next time. So stay tuned for future battles and shenanigans, and until next time, this is TheFlamingSpade signing out. Peace!